course, yesterday, all this greatness happens. We have, huge celebrations in New York and in California, all over the place. But our Michelle Bachmans and our Rick Santorums and our Mike Huckabees were not as thrilled. I got a great quote here from Michelle Bachman. She said yesterday, "Marriage was created by the hand of God. No man, not even a Supreme Court justice, can undo what holy God has instituted." This coming from a woman who I'm pretty sure has been in a gay marriage this entire time.
Did you hear Nancy Pelosi's response?
Oh my God, best
It was
response
the best
ever.
response. They quoted that entire quote. And they
getting
asked
hood.
Nancy Pelosi, "What do you think?" She went, "Who cares?"
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Who cares? Could you think of a less relevant person than Michelle Bachman right now?
I always think that people that are so staunchly and openly homophobic are a little gay.
Well, I
No,
mean,
they're totally gay, and
Right?
it's proved every single time.
Right.
She has a little gay in her bed next to her
Yeah.
every night.
yeah, she has a big gay. He's a big
gay.
guy.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, well, okay, so then there are people like that. What do we do with these people? Because Marcus Bachman is gay as a fruitcake, and it's like, what do we do? What are we going to do? Are we going to break up their marriage? They got 18 kids, 74 foster kids.
I think
He's
they're
doing a
the-
conversion camp. Take it, please.
They're the least intimidating people out there, I think. I mean, you look at them, they will throw something out there and then run away with their tail between their legs. If you look at Rand Paul on Glenn Beck's show the other day, he did that very obvious comparison to, now that we've made this gay marriage legal with DOMA, the obvious analogy about animals and, humans.
it always
dating
that. Now we can
animals.
marry dogs.
Yeah,
It always
Can we
goes
just
there.
very quickly, can everyone here confirm that you don't want to marry your dog or your
I won't
I
say
can't
yes
do
or
that.
no.
I cannot do that.
I'm still on the
Absolutely
The
not.
bisexual one can't do it.
Yeah.
Can you confirm?
I won't.
You will not
No,
confirm it
not in
either?
this forum.
Guys, this is a big
It's hard enough being a lesbian. I'll stick with that, though.
You will stick with
Yes.
the chicks? Can you confirm you will not marry your dog or your cat or your fish or your lizard?
I 100% will not. I mean, I came from a background that actually believed that pedophilia, bestiality, all those things were the same thing as homosexuality. Like, that was the environment I grew up in. And so when you hear comparisons like that, I think you're making a good point, Whitney, which is that people who are throwing the stuff out there and then running away, those are the people we don't have to actually feel uncomfortable around because they make themselves look like idiots. And they're
Well, it's
living
like everybody's busted right now. Everybody's kind of busted on their own ignorance. I think that's what DOMA did, and what the Supreme Court case did, is like, let's really talk about this. If you really want to talk about this and talk about the harm that it's going to do and what's going to happen, and when it came out that no harm was going to come to anybody, you're busted.
Yes.
So now all they can kind of come up with is nonsense.
Yeah.
And Indiana, the governor of Indiana, is saying that now he wants to put an anti-gay marriage initiative on the ballot. But now Prop 8 has been struck down as like, he basically said in the highest court that
Right.
voting on this is unconstitutional.
Yeah, and to me, this is a big wave, and it's been unleashed, and you
Right.
can't put it back in a little cup. Johnny, you marrying your dog, you're giving
Definitely
me
not
like a
marry
weird...
the dog. I have plenty of young gentlemen to lick me on the side of my ear. I don't need a dog.
All right, very good. One final point on this. What do you guys do? Because you guys all live in the digital space, and we're doing this, of course, from YouTube. What do you do? Forget the Bachmans and the Santorums and the rest of them. But what do you guys do about just the online, these anonymous haters? Now, we know that the government is now watching them, so maybe they'll get a little nicer. But forgetting that, what do you do when you're dealing with these people?
I mean,
Whitney?
there's that slide over button and delete. Like, it's
Just
really
delete
that
'em.
simple. In the technology age, you can simply ignore black. You don't have to be privy to all of that negativity out there. You can select what kind of bullshit you want to hear, really.
Yeah. Bree, do you have a policy on the haters?
Well, I get a lot of hate a lot of the time, but the thing I like to do most is just give them a little bit of love. I like to, I know, well, it's true.
Typical
that was
bisexual.
gay. Oh my
Oh,
God.
Everybody's loving
What
it.
I like to do to the haters is whatever they want.
Exactly. I don't know, I just like to be
No, I'm
like,
kidding.
look, like your life seems kind of miserable. I think you could use a little bit of love. So you may hate me, but I love you. Okay?
That's-
Aw.
Yeah, that's
I
really nice.
said I wasn't going to cry.
Yeah, somebody.
That was our kumbaya moment.
was
There you
beautiful.
go. Alec, do you have a policy
Well, I
on
think
this?
here's the thing. If you want to post a nasty comment on YouTube or Twitter or Facebook, you're telling everybody that that's who you are.
Yeah.
You're basically telling everybody that this is who I am. I'm a person who sits in my house and writes nasty things about people. And the thing is, the big challenge is not to take it personally. When somebody says something nasty, and this is in life too, that has more to do with them than it
Yeah.
has to do with you. And you know, my kid's growing up in the digital age. He's already on the iPad and the phone and everything, and he's going to have a Facebook page eventually. And I have to teach him that it's just words on a screen, and it's up to you how to interpret that. You can either take that personally and really take it to heart and let it hurt you, or you can go, it's just words on a screen.
Yeah, for sure.
I think that, you know, the internet is a great resource in that it provides anonymity, which can be used for good or for bad, right? So people can say what they will about you. And you just, what's really important is to kind of set your own foundation within yourself to be able to handle comments like that.
Exactly.
Especially when you make yourself like a public figure. I fortunately have a super, super awesome community online, and they're 9 times out of 10 very, very positive. And when there is like a negative comment, I got the other day, I posted a video about marriage being like, yay, I'm so happy, blah, blah, blah. And this guy says, you know, that's so like a lesbian, she's the epitome of lesbianism, which I was like, really? Oh my God.
You did it.
I did it.
Bingo.
What is the epitome of lesbianism?
I don't know, because I've
you
always
nailed
thought,
it.
Yeah,
Best.
the best, exactly.
Yes.
He said she's the epitome of lesbianism, cynical, one other negative thing, and that I didn't want to have babies. And I was like, well, you don't know that.
I want to have a baby. You
Yeah.
can't tell me that.
Are you kidding me? Have you seen my hips? Like, I am ready for children.
Yeah. Johnny, what about you? I'm sure, now you put up some pretty hyper-sexualized stuff online,
Yes,
and that
yes.
is partly what they seem to be afraid that we're all these like sex monsters.
We are.
Believe me, I wish I was having that much sex.
Yeah.
You know,
Even I wish I was having that much sex.
but so you must get a particular brand of that because you're putting out stuff that involves a lot of naked people.
Well, I
and,
put out a lot of videos that are extremely forward in their gay nature. I mean, there's a lot of rap videos out there with ladies dropping it like it's hot, and I'm an equal opportunity exploiter. I feel it's very important that, because if I was a young gay teen, I'd love to be able to watch booty videos of guys dropping it like it's hot. It's very important.
yeah, you're
So-
not a young gay teen and you still like it. So there you go.
And you can continue to like that through your entire life. But the thing is, I even put up what I would consider one of my softest, most gentle videos recently. It's a gay pride anthem called The Gayest of All Time.
Yeah.
And still people were like, that is disgusting. How can you? I was like, how can you look at this video where lesbians and gays and trans all get together and lip sync a song about being the gayest of all time? How can you think that's horrible? And I say that to myself, and then I delete, block, see you later, ho, bye, bitch.
Well,
Bye,
those are,
bitch.
yeah, those are always the funniest ones when they attack you for something that you love about yourself. Like I see sometimes people will be like, oh, well, he likes the Golden Girls. I'm always like, yeah, it's the best show ever.
Yeah,
Greatest show ever.
Exactly.
What are we talking about? Yeah,
likes
is this
the
a
Golden
challenge?
But
or-
you can't please everybody.
Yeah.
You
Right.
can't even, like, we were at the Frameline Festival just last weekend. We did a short film for kids with LGBT parents. And we posted it on Boing Boing, and somebody said, and this features every single ethnicity in it. It's like me, my husband, and my son, we're like the last 2 minutes of It's a Small World. I mean, it's like, I'm Asian, white, he black, everything, we got everything. So somebody posted, oh, typical. They say they represent the entire community, but they don't feature any trans or bisexual stories.
Right.
And meanwhile, our director and the writer of it and the creator is a bisexual trans woman. So it's
Wait, you
kind
may
of
have to
this
say that
thing.
slowly for some
That
of the
person
straight
is
people.
the
So a
meltdown.
bisexual trans woman
Yeah.
is, can you explain what that
Is a person who's transitioned. She was M to F, male to female.
Yeah.
Transitioned, and now she's living as a female, and she's bisexual.
And very friendly.
And very friendly, and
Very
a very
friendly.
talented filmmaker. Yeah. But it was like, it's that. It's kind of, you put things out there and you're never going to please everybody. And I think there also exists a community of people that just live to kind of post negative things.